we were a part of the team to launch the first digital camera for Pentax. And it was so small, we were able to fit it into an Altoid box. And we sent the camera to the media in an Altoid box. That is bold. That is unique. That's different. People don't see it. That's how you stand out. That's how you get someone on the trade show floor to stop in 3 seconds instead of walk by or stop in 15, have a attitude and continue on. That boldness is something that this agency prides itself in. And I know it's a part of your namesake as well.
It is absolutely. To talk about another example, one of our clients who is a marketing and PR firm, they, in the pandemic, were asked to take over the running of what is, I'll call, an association in their industry. Because the owners who had started it, the business owners that they're associated with they just didn't have the capacity, given that they're in travel and tourism, to run it. They had to forge their own path and do exactly what we're talking about here for their own businesses. So they asked this marketing and PR firm, we know that you're smart, you understand what we're doing, you know what we're trying to achieve, you believe in community, can you put someone in place to run this? And they did. And collectively, they carried everyone through. So in being bold, can you take that leadership role or a collective leadership role? And then what they did is they ended up acquiring that association. And everybody went, wait, what? And it didn't make sense. They explored the opportunity and how they could support the greater community and the greater part of the industry. It made complete sense. So it's that just because everybody else doesn't think it's going to make sense, follow your gut instinct, follow the breadcrumbs, the red thread of that, play out the scenarios. I love scenario planning.
Yeah.
What does it look like here? What does it look like there? Put it all on the board and then have, a discussion with your board about it, a discussion with your team about it. Because when you can make it tangible, it gets really obvious really quick.
Yeah, I agree. And one of the areas that I think people can take too far when it comes to being bold is not holding on to the brand identity. Like now is not a time to completely rebrand.
No.
It's just it's not the time to do that. So maintaining the brand identity, making sure that the core beliefs and the mission of the business are the same, because that is what people already feel most likely comfortable with.
Coming back to the analogy of the tree, those are the things that your business is rooted in.
Right.
And if those roots don't hold deep, you're done for.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And none of this can happen without being strategic. And one of the areas that I think people can really, really lean into right now is that ICP that you mentioned at the front of the show, and really understanding that the ideal customer profile, that customer that's tried and true, has been buying for a long time, they do not waver, is really what you need to be able to capitalize on and find more of them at this time.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, I don't know what you find, but typically when we start working with clients, about 95, if not higher % don't have deep and thorough ICPs. They're light. They were talking about personas. I mean, if you want to see me bash my head off the wall, come to me and be like, yeah, we're clear. We have personas.
And 15 of them, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right. And so treat them as people and ask yourself, what do we need to know and understand them? How are they feeling right now? What's influencing their actions? What do they want versus what do they need? There's always this is one of the pieces that we do in our profiles, is we always ask our clients, okay, so your customers come to you telling you that they want something. Typically that want is based on the surface level things, aka I'm lacking the word, when you go to the doctor to get diagnosed, symptoms. Typically they're symptomatic, right? But what is the root? What's the root cause of what they're telling you they want? That will uncover the needs.